What's going on, guys? So you might have already seen the video where we went to the exhaust shop and got the true duals on my Silverado, but today's video is going to be an in-depth look at exactly what I got done, how I got everything ran, and obviously a lot of exhaust clips so you can see exactly how it sounds. So for anyone new, this is my 21 Silverado 6.2, but if you have a 5.3, if you get the exact same setup as me, maybe a little bit different, but pretty much the same. So if you go to the exhaust shop, you want to tell them you want true dual catback straights. They should know what that is, but if we dive under here, you can visualize what exactly it is that we're doing. So we're gonna go from the stock catalytic converters, which is one over there and one right here. On the 19 Plus, they do not have a third cat. So anyone in any state should be able to true dual this, whereas on the 18 and back, they had a third cat, and a lot of places would not take off that third cat. Factory piping coming across. Then right here where it Y-piped, they're gonna split it and run two individual pipes all the way back. That's the true dual part. This is the catback part. And then not having a muffler or resonator is the straight pipe part. So catback, true dual, straights. And then obviously you can run your tips however you want. This is a Trail Boss, but we swapped out the rear bumper because I didn't like the stock tips. And if you get custom big tips or just not the HDMI ports, it's going to be way louder and sound a lot better. Those little tips, they just don't produce the sound that a real tip will. So I know this is not going to be everyone's cup of tea, and they're very dirty, but wow, they're rusted up on the inside. Anyways, I got 6 by 18 inch, so 6-inch circle, 18 inches long. Well, I would say that's really big on most vehicles. Obviously this is a very big body truck, so I think it fits. And as well, I always get mine tucked up really well. So if we back up here, because I know everybody wants to see, or at least they did on Baby Squat, there you go. I don't know how good you can see with the lighting, but you can just barely see, like, I don't know, half of the tip maybe. It just depends on how low you are or how far back you are. They're not axle dumped. I've seen those comments. This is not an axle dump. There's the axle. It's way back here. It's about midway, as you can see. A large tip like this will produce a different sound than a smaller one. I don't care what you have to say. You can argue that all day long. Different tips definitely make different sounds. So it's way back in there. That's how I like my exhaust tips. Big, but tucked away where you don't see them. They don't look gaudy. That's just how I prefer it. You can run it however you want. So I guess now that you know exactly how we have it ran, let's go ahead, hit you with a cold start. Startup test from in the house. Let's see how loud this is. Jeez. Y'all are about 20 yards back zoomed in. We're gonna get some interior clips as we're getting the exterior normal takeoff right here. About 2,000. That's a good sounding truck. I don't care what you say. Always will love some True Duals. So I'm gonna start this by saying I'm extremely impressed with how far the range is on this thing. I'm literally at the end of the driveway. Y'all can't even see. Y'all hear the horn? Barely a little honk. Hopefully with all those clips you can get a good idea of what the truck is going to sound like, but do take into consideration this is over video, so there's a good chance it's a lot louder in person than it comes across. You know, if you live in a neighborhood with a HOA or something, this is probably not the setup for you, because they are not going to be happy, because this thing cranks up extremely loud, and I haven't even experienced a true cold weather cold start on this thing. It's probably going to be just out of control. But I absolutely love True Duals on V8 trucks. Pretty much any model, they sound good. I don't really care. I know it's not for everyone. Some people don't like the whole True Duals. Some people like Y pipes, X pipes, H pipes, single in, dual out, single all the way. Run whatever you want, but personally I love True Duals, and I probably always will. I'll probably be like 80 years old cruising down the road in my probably banned V8 truck, clapping down the way. But yeah, so that's pretty much the goal, I guess, is to have every V8 truck on this channel with True Duals at some point. So if you look up like True Duals, insert any brand V8 truck, there's our videos. I think that'd be sick. But personally, I just love True Duals. I love the sound, the chop. It's not crazy loud. I don't ever take the cats out. So this is 2 factory converters. If you take the cats out, it is too much. It's too loud. It's annoying. That's just not how I roll. But the True Dual catback, it's perfect in my opinion. I absolutely love it. There is some drone around the 1700 RPM that you really only experience on the interstate if it's like cruising at that speed, like at 80 mile an hour or something, where it's kind of close to that RPM. Normal daily driving, it blips through the drone sometimes, but it's not bad. I don't mind it that bad. It's not something that would make me not want to run this. But if you're like super stickler about drone, yes, it has drone. Probably if you don't tuck your tips up so far or have as big of tips, you won't experience drone at all. Probably gonna bite the bullet and put it on the Tundra as well, just because why not? The world's coming to a crashing halt with V8s and good sounding vehicles anyway, so might as well do it while I can, right? So we're definitely gonna have an exhaust competition between Larry and Blizzy, but that's gonna be coming in the future. Probably gonna wait till it's not so freaking hot outside. I'm literally, y'all seen me, I'm pouring sweat just sitting here filming. But anyways, like I said, True Duels, it's the best. So with that being said, hopefully you did enjoy this video. Definitely comment down below, let me know what you think, and I will see y'all in the next one.